How is it going, guys? So, if you've been following the channel for a while now, I've been posting videos about South Korea. Well, we just got back from a 2-week trip. We went to visit my sister over in Seoul.
Get on the
We
plane
flew
train.
out of Orlando and had a layover in Minneapolis, and then from Minneapolis straight to Incheon. Um, so we flew Delta. It was a good flight, no issues. We did upgrade our seats to the premium seats on Delta, which I would highly
That
recommend.
guy
It's more
cut it.
expensive, but when you're on a plane for 13, 14, 15 hours, the extra leg room and the reclining chairs and the better food pays off, in my opinion.
I don't know.
I went with my son George and my mom. Neither one had been out of the country before, so it was kind of a fun, eye-opening experience for them. In this video, I just wanted to go over some of the highlights of what we did. I'm going to be posting videos, and each video will be on a certain topic because we did do a lot in 2 weeks. We went to see a whole bunch of different sites and did a lot of different activities in Seoul. So I can't fit it all into one video. So I'm going to break it all up for you guys. So if you're thinking of going to Seoul or anywhere in South Korea, I hope these videos will give you some ideas of things to do, places to see.
Thanks, George.
The food there is amazing. The people are all very friendly. They don't speak a whole lot of English. Luckily for us, we have my little sister and her husband who speak Korean fluently, and we didn't have to worry about the language barrier too much. But Korea pretty much has it all. It's a beautiful place. There's mountains, so if you're into nature and hiking, there's all of that. There's Buddhist temples everywhere. The food, like I said, is unbeatable. Yeah, I mean, amusement parks, baseball, pretty much anything that we have here in America, they have over in Korea. So you're not lacking in anything there. The transportation, the amenities, everything was
We'll have to
wonderful.
go
Have
in
no
the
complaints about Korea at all.
They have a
I
Nazi
felt
symbol.
safe the whole time. Yeah, I mean, pretty awesome place overall in general. So I'm going to go over some of the things to do. Alright, so number one is obviously going to be the food. South Korea has some of the best food in the world. There's the Korean barbecue, you got the soba soba, all kinds of seafood dishes,
Octopus.
noodle dishes,
Egg, shrimp.
sushi. We did it all, and we ate
You
out
want
a
to eat the
lot.
salmon?
We pretty much every
Huh?
lunch and dinner we ate somewhere.
You
They have
grab
a
it.
lot of different foods
You
for
told him not to
everyone
touch
in the
other people's
family,
stuff.
although a lot of the food is tends to be spicy. So if you don't like spicy things, you don't necessarily have to order it, but a lot of things come with kimchi or some kind of pepper or spice or something included in it. So for picky eaters who don't like spice, you might find it difficult to find things that you like. Good
That's
thing
a
for us,
lot.
my son enjoyed eating almost everything there. He's somewhat picky, but not too bad. So he was very adventurous and tried a lot of everything. So we had no issues with food. If you are picky or you have kids who are picky, you can try and find restaurants that serve more Americanized type food. Here you can see George got himself a corn dog,
Half mozzarella,
Korean
half
style. So it's half mozzarella, half sausage with sugar on the outside. All right, number two is going to be nature and temples. We did a lot of hiking on mountains. There's mountains all over Korea. Specifically, the one we went on quite a bit was by my sister's place. The trails were nice, the weather was nice, it was cool, calm, very peaceful walking around on the mountains. We also went and saw quite a few Buddhist temples. They're scattered all over Korea. Again, very calming, peaceful places, beautiful. So I'll be posting a video specifically on the hiking nature and Buddhist temples if you're interested in any of that. Okay, number three. This is a tourist attraction in Seoul. This is the trip we took to the North Seoul Tower, also known as the Namsan Tower. We took the cable car up to the top of the mountain, but you can also hike it. And then to go up to the top of the tower, I want to say was about 30 dollars US per person. But it was very nice being up there. They got restaurants, they have gift stores, they have all kinds of things for you to do, lots of sightseeing. The views up on top were amazing. I would highly recommend this for families and people traveling with kids. It's really cool to see all this. Okay, number four is the Gyeongbokgung Palace. Sorry if I mispronounced that, I'm trying my best. This is in downtown Seoul. We got really lucky when we got there. We had a little surprise of the changing of the guard, which was very awesome to see. This was a rather cheap experience for the day. Didn't cost that much per person to get in here. I want to say $5 or $6 US. And it's huge. I mean, you could spend a whole day just walking around the palace grounds, looking at all the different architecture and buildings and towers and temples that they have on site. There's also a museum that was very cool that was included in the purchase. And yeah, no, we really had a good time. This was a good chance to look at some history and walk around. And if you had little kids, this would be great. I think they would enjoy it, just running around the palace grounds and seeing all the cool ancient
That
buildings
would be cool
and
if you could walk up
architecture.
there.
So another really cool thing to do in Seoul with the family is they have these animal cafes all over the place. This one in particular had all kinds of wild animals, meerkats, ocelots, kangaroos, I think they were called wallabies, raccoons, foxes, cats, dogs. They had all kinds of animals, and it was pretty cheap to go in there, and you just hang out as long as you want, and you can feed the animals. They get on top of you. You can pet them. So if you have little kids, again, this is a great thing to do. They're all over Seoul. This one in particular, I think, was called, I want to say Meerkat. Yeah, it was called Meerkat Friends. George really enjoyed it. He had a lot of fun. We got a ton of video footage of all the animals. So if you guys are interested in this, I will be posting a video with everything that I took, including all this stuff right here with the meerkats and the animals. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. These videos will be coming out shortly, so you just got to be patient. I got a lot of footage to go through, so just bear with me, guys. Another really fun thing to do with the family is go see a baseball game. Baseball is very popular in Korea. Here we're going to see the Kiwoom Heroes at the Gocheok Skydome. It was a pretty awesome experience. First time George has ever been to a baseball game. They had all kinds of treats for kids. George got himself a fancy Korean style corn dog. They had chicken wings, beer. All the typical food you would expect to get at a baseball game. George got himself a jersey and quickly became a Kiwoom Heroes fan. Another thing that everyone should try is a Han River boat cruise. We decided to do the evening nighttime cruise so we could get a good look at the Seoul skyline at night. The area where the cruise was, there was a park all along the Han River with lots of nice sidewalks, playgrounds, plenty of room for the kids to run around and have fun. We decided to have dinner at the Ashley Queens, which was located at the dock, and this is the place you want to go for picky eaters who enjoy more Western style food. The cruise set off right around dusk. We got a very nice view of all of downtown Seoul and the
What do
skyline.
you think, George?
And the cruise lasted for roughly, I'd say, about an hour. They had live music on the boat the whole time, and also they sold beer, wine, and refreshments. It was very pleasant on the water, very cool, probably 70 degrees. We had a good time enjoying the skyline of Seoul. All right, number 8 is the Bucheon Hanak Village. It's a historical village near downtown Seoul, a little bit north of Incheon. It was raining the whole day that we were there, so
It's pretty
that
neat,
kind of
huh?
put
It's like
a
St.
damper
George
on
Street.
everything, but we did do a lot of walking, saw a lot of things, went into a lot of gift stores, did some shopping, stopped at some local restaurants, had some really good food. But this is a really cool place to go to. I'd imagine it would have been nicer if the weather had been better for us, but highly recommended.
It's raining.
We couldn't go
So what
anywhere
is this
without
called?
George getting
Bingsu?
some kind of treat, so this is a traditional
What is
Korean
it? Ice
style
cream?
dessert, bingsu. So we got two different styles. George got the peach, and the other one I believe is
Delicious.
some sort of red bean. Walking around in the rain in the old traditional Hanak village.
I should have.
We ended up going to Insadong, which was very close to the Hanak village. This is a touristy spot, tons of shopping. We did most of our gift shopping there. George found some arcades to go play in,
Aim
which
good.
was really
Which one you
fun.
going for?
And we also went and had conveyor belt
You got
sushi in
Stitch.
Insadong. Last but not least is convenience store food and drinks. Now, this was George's idea. He was most excited, I think, about going to Korea to go to the convenience stores and just try as many of the different treats and snacks and candies and drinks as he could. And he did. He went down there multiple times a day to every convenience store that we went by, and he would buy something.
What is this one?
Here you can see some of the famous Korean pouch drinks. George got at least one every single day we were in the in country.
Tripper berry yogurt. Be careful. Smell good? Fancy. Alright, I'll go through.
A lot of the stuff at the convenience stores made good gifts for kids. So all the candies and chocolates and treats. We bought a lot of this to take back home to give to George's sister, cousins, family. And the other thing, which probably should be its own experience, is going to the local markets. These were all over the place in Seoul. You'd be walking down the street and find an alleyway with hundreds and hundreds of these shops. Now, a lot of it was produce, seafood, local goods, but you could find all kinds of things that would make good gifts as far as candies and treats. They had clothing, souvenirs, jewelry, soju, the local Korean liquor, and the food was great too. Alright, that'll do it for this video, guys. Like I said, I'm going to post separate videos for all the topics I highlighted in this video. So please subscribe for more, and I'll be posting here in the future. Thanks, guys.